Controversy continues to swirl in Lawrenceburg after the city's fire chief resigned last week, along with several other firefighters.
The former chief is now speaking out, revealing why he felt forced to walk away. Allie Root has our top story at 10.
John Durr has dedicated more than 3 decades of his life to fighting fires and saving lives. He says to him, the job is personal. As a young man, he watched his brother fight the fire that burned down his family's home, which inspired him to do the same for others.
To be able to save that photo album or that chest or something that was handed down through their family for years, that's what's meaningful to them.
Durr has spent much of his firefighting career in Lawrenceburg, becoming fire chief last October, overseeing a crew of 17 volunteers.
But even with our numbers that we had some people that were on medical light duty. They had, personal issues or whatever, and they're not considered interior firefighters.
He says staffing with volunteers can make some shifts harder to fill.
In the middle of the day, when everybody's at work, you're going to get less numbers. And in the middle of the night, when everybody's asleep, then how many numbers are you going to get?
Which is why he says he fought for a mutual aid agreement with the county's fire department. He says it would have provided rescue services for city firemen who may become trapped while fighting major fires.
That team wasn't to go on the roof and cut a hole. That team was only there to save my guys.
But Durr says each time he requested to partner with the county department, city leaders turned him down.
Me to have to fight to try to get us more help, and to have to, explain that and beg for that, as I felt like it was wrong.
He says he believed the safety of his crew was being compromised, which is ultimately why he decided to resign.
At the end of the day, the responsibility is going to fall back on the chief. And when it comes to command decisions, when it comes to dispatch decisions, and when it comes to monetary decisions.
At least 10 others also resigned, citing similar reasons. But Mayor Troy Young released a statement saying 2 of the volunteers have withdrawn their resignations. He says 8 new firefighters have been hired, and the department is well positioned to provide quality service. In Lawrenceburg, Allie Root, Fox 56 News.